buildings, and certainly that's been the story of Oklahoma City these last 30 years. This morning's a little different. We're tearing something down, but it of course has made way for progress. And actually this is a bit of a historic summer in that this community is constructing multiple major venues. It is definitely a time of transition, and so the Myriad is being demolished, the Jim Norick Arena is being demolished, but they are making way for some spectacular new venues in our city that will push us to a whole new level. So, having said that, it is certainly appropriate to pay respect to our memories and our history, and in this case, I think there's two things I want to mention today. One is, of course, the amazing legacy of this building. We could go on, and many have, and I encourage you to check out the many articles that have been written about the history of the Jim Norick, to look at even something I posted a few weeks ago, but you know, from sports to community events to concerts, this building has hosted really important and significant memories in our city's history, and we certainly pay respect to that, but we're also excited to see that continue. And this new building, the OG&E Coliseum that we opened this summer, will allow those memories to be written for a new generation. The second thing I want to say today is honoring the namesake for this building, Jim Norick. Jim Norick was a Ward 1 councilman in the 1950s who then ran and served as mayor across two different terms in the 1960s. Very noted for his contributions to beautification in our city, very much a part of some major planning on water policy that has set us up for a century after that work, including the creation of Lake Atoka, which provides a lot of water to our community. And of course his role, I guess is partly why he got the name, was his role in bringing us this facility, which, as already mentioned, brought two generations of memories to our city. So I think it's worth remembering Jim Norick this morning as well, and appreciating his service as mayor, and appreciating his service to our community. And who better to bring to the stage to also reveal some of that legacy than his son, who served a decade as mayor of this city and is truly one of our greatest mayors, and perhaps maybe Jim Norick's greatest legacy is standing on this stage right now. So to bring us home in this little endeavor this morning, I want to bring to the microphone somebody who has chaired the board here at the State Fair now for many years, and is obviously very integral in the process that brought us the OG&E Coliseum. It was really his and the board's vision to push us forward into a new facility, and he certainly deserves a tremendous amount of credit for that, upon all the other things that he's done, as, of course, as we know, as the father of maps. So please welcome to the microphone Mayor and Chair Ron Norick.
Thank you, Mayor. I appreciate that very much. Comments I want to make is to the hundreds of thousands of people that have been in the Jim Norick Arena. Over the last almost 6 decades, 60 years, there have been countless people for basketball, graduations, wrestling events, horse show events, concerts. I can't tell you how many times I've been here in this building over the last 60 years, but I'm sure it ranges somewhere in the thousands. I've had a lot of comments and questions in the last month or so when everybody knew this building was going to be coming down about, am I sad? No, I'm not sad. I'm excited. My dad would have been excited. He passed away 10 years ago. We were already in the planning for the new building. He knew that this building's life had run. If he'd have been here today, he would have been very excited about this whole event. But it's really up to the citizens who have allowed us to do what we're doing out here. Maps 3 allowed us to build the OG&E Coliseum. What is going to happen next, once the Jim Norick Arena is down, we're going to be building a connector. And it's more than just a connector between the Super Barn and the new OG&E Coliseum. It's a 75,000 square foot facility that will have 2 rings in it. They'll have one horse ring that is actually the same size as the arena has now in the Jim Norick, in addition to the arena that will be in the OG&E Center. So it'll allow the horse shows or a lot of other events to have 2 arenas going at one time. There'll be a 20,000 square foot exhibition space within that building. I hope to get started on it the latter part of this year, take about 18 months of construction, then we'll have the project completed. Before we get to the point of actually destroying it, I want to introduce 2 more generations of the Noricks. My son Lance and my grandson Max, who are here on behalf of the Norick family. My sister is in Georgia, or she would have been here, I know. But I just want to thank all the citizens for supporting us out here at the fairgrounds. We are the largest economic generator of any of the facilities, all of them combined, of the city as we know it today. So I guess I've got 7:30, and I think that's what the time, if I can get my gentleman to come over here. I think we're going to have about a 2-minute wait, and then it's going to happen pretty quick. We're almost to the 2 minutes. We're to the getting close. But let's hope that the building comes down and doesn't go that direction. That's really important since we just built that one. But actually, the walls are not going to come down. The roof is going to come down. Is what's going to happen, and then they're going to knock the walls down over the next couple of months. But I'm sure as time goes on, all the kids, the young athletes, the basketball players, and wrestlers that were in that building named it the Big House. I'm sure there will be a time coming that the future athletes that participate in the various events at the OG&E Center will probably have a new name for it, and we'll wait to see what they come up with, what their name is. But right now, for them, this is the Big House. When we start the countdown from 10 going down, why don't you join me in the countdown? Since everybody here. We just got the 2-minute warning. Be a long 2 minutes. Yeah, that's probably right. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, fire.
Pretty cool.
Building exploded. Is that pretty good?
Yeah, not quite as cool. It's pretty good. Yeah. Too bad. All the darts going down the way, which is good.
Yeah. Yeah.